Hello students, now we are going to revise the poem Daffodils. First of all, let's see let's see the information about the writer. William Wordsworth was one of the greatest lyrical poet in the history of English literature. He was very famous. The poem Daffodils was written when he was in with his sister Dorothy in the Lake District. The poem is inspired by the beautiful landscape around, and this poem is about daffodils flower which are very beautiful to see in a yellow color. So let's see what is given exactly in the poem. I wandered lonely as a cloud that floats on high over vales and hills, when all at once I saw a crowd, a host of golden daffodils beside the lake, beneath the trees, fluttering and dancing in the breeze. It means one day, while walking beside a lake, the poet saw a large field of daffodils moving in the wind. They were spread out in long rows along the border of the lake. The daffodils looked very happy. The flowing breeze made the daffodils flutter, and it seemed as if they were dancing. The poet has compared himself to a solitary cloud. Just like a cloud floats over hills and valleys, the poet too has been walking across the countryside. Now, next stanza. Continuous as the stars that shine and twinkle on the Milky Way, along the margin of a bay, the stretch in a never ending line along the margin of a bay. 10,000 I saw at a glance, tossing their heads in sprightly dance, sprinkly dance. So poet is saying that all the daffodils were dancing all together. So just as the stars shine and twinkle along the Milky Way, the poet says that the daffodils stretch in a never-ending line along the bay, tossing their hands and turning as if they were dancing. The next stanza, actually in this poem, there is two type of figure of speech are uses, simile and personification. In simile, a direct comparison between two objects using the words as and like is made. Example, I wander lonely as a cloud. That is a simile example. And personification, it means a human quality is given to an intimate object. So example is fluttering and dancing in the breeze, means the flowers were dancing as fluttering and uh, in a breeze. So that is the example we can give as a personification from this poem. Now next stanza, let's see next stanza. The waves beside them dance, but they outdid the sparkling waves in glee. The poet could not but be gay in such a jocund company. I gazed and gazed, but little thought what wealth the snow, what wealth the show to me had brought. It means the waves on the surface of the lake were no match for the waves of daffodils rippling in the breeze. Wordsworth has remarked that the poet can feel nothing but happiness. The poet can feel nothing but the happiness in that kind of cheerful company. Jocund means company. Although Although he beheld the beautiful sight for a long time, although he beheld the beautiful sight for a long time, he did not understand the true value of that beautiful experience just then. So, next stanza. For oft when my couch I lie, for oft when on my couch I lie, in vacant or in pensive mood, they flash upon that inward eye, which is the bliss of solitude. And then my heart with pleasure fills, and dance with the daffodils, and dance with the daffodils. It means whenever the poet is in low spirits, the sight of the daffodils flashes in his mind. His heart fills with joy and happiness, and it seems to him as if his heart is dancing with the daffodils. His heart is dancing with the daffodils. It means whenever he feels unhappy, at that time he remembers those daffodils and he feels happy. Now, my question is, do you like flowers? Why? Which is your favorite flower? How are flowers important in our country? And next one, when was the last time you gave flowers to someone? Please write the answers on one page and send me. Thank you.